Hello. How are we today? Hope we're good. I'm gonna be flying Saudi to Israel because reasons. Let's get this plane on the go here. Alright. We'll do the actual checklists. PFD lights are bright, ND lights bright, ECAM upper and lower bright, flood light as required, not needed, integrity light as required, not needed. Battery is on, and voltage is good, external power is on, IRS ADIRS all on. Electric hydraulic pump is on, I believe. Crucible can go on there. Those are the hydraulic pumps. That's now on. Electric generator is on fault. Packs 1 and 2 are on. Engine bleeds 1 and 2 are on. Hot air is on. Emergency anti-ice probe on. Emergency lights are armed. Cabin signs are on. Parking pack is nice. It is very nice. GBWS is on. Parking brake is set. Flaps are verified as 0. Pretend we got clearance. Transponder code is going to be 2000. And we'll just set that to the init page. QNH mode is wrong. QNH here is 1018, I believe. Let me just check active sky. Conditions 1017, I apologize. QNH is set. ND mode range set. Variety of. It's all selected. Correct IRS aligned. Will happen. So we're going from HECA to LLBG. We don't have any flight plans there. Where am I going today? I'm going to Ben Gurion right now, and then we're going to be going to Amman and hopefully Riyadh today as well. Our call sign is Saudia 42 Romeo Delta. Cost index is going to be 5. Flight level 300. Actually, it's going to have to be 310 because we planned the IRS in it. Align on the reference, please. Confirm that alignment. Our zero fuel weight is 62. And our CG, I've got it written down because I'm a good girl, is 33.7. Our block fuel, I don't have that written down, so bear with. Block fuel is 2.4. I'm looking forward to Microsoft Flight Sim. Yes, I'll be taking a couple of days off this week to do something. Right, flight plan is going to be direct to the Cairo VR, and then from the Cairo VR, it is Victor 602 to Lonar. It should be in the database. Oh, it's Lonar. Should be back in streams now for a few weeks. Awesome, Joe. Goodbye bye all those flight sims. I'm gonna be keeping X-Plane because it has some planes that I like. H and then direct to Solon. Insert that. Get rid of the disco. Insert. Our performance is going to be 1 and 10.9. Yes. Down 0.9 on the flap CHS. Flex temp is 61. V1, I'm gonna ignore what the plane wants to give me. V1 is 155, 155, and 158. Transition altitude here in Cairo is SID Cairo and Alpha is actually 4,500. And yes, we actually need to choose the departure, and we're going from 2-3 left, which is going to be one hell of a taxi. So go back into performance. That is all fine. FCU verified correct and complete. LS off. Flight director can now be cycled. Four-star checklist. Fueling is verified, disconnected and removed. We'll just get rid of all this.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You Captain speaking. Ryan Healy, I have myself a call for the Smiley Corner and your telephone.
Chocks are removed, traffic cones removed, APU start.
Our latest time is actually a little early, and hopefully we'll be allowed to do that in the next few minutes. Weather route is good with main school conditions expected actually.
You confuse yourself getting angry because you have a little burger. That happens. External power's off. Well, it can come off once the APU is available. Doors are closed. Beacon light can come on in a moment. Plane am I flying? I'm flying the Airbus A320 Ultimate by Flight Factor.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
External power can come off. We're now in APU power. We can come on now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're very welcome on board your airline flight. In preparation for departure now, please do check your seatbelt is security fastened.
Start the pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All window blinds must be open. Smoking on board, including the use of electronic cigarettes, is illegal and it is prohibited. Every toilet is fitted with smoke alarms.
This game looks so confusing you'd forget half the stuff. It's really not.
Such as seatbelts or life jackets from this aircraft. As always, when traveling with Aer Lingus, your safety is our number one priority. So can we use your very special attention, please, towards our crew, where we point out the features on this aircraft. Today we travel on an air.
I'm cheating a small bit because I actually know the 2-3 left to do 5 degrees. So, our taxi route today, we're going to be pushed back. We're going to go on to probably Juliet 1, or we might try and get onto Juliet, onto Golf.
Okay.
Golf down to
doors
Tango,
and hatches
Tango
are
to Lima,
closed. Ready to connect.
Lima to Foxtrot, Foxtrot up to full length for 2-3 left, and we're good to go. Did it tell me to take the parking brake off? No. No, it did not. Think you'll stay to Minecraft? Minecraft confuses me. How? Because I don't understand redstone, and that
So
seems to be like
connected and
how
bypass
everything
is
works.
Inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback.
Push an engine
And
start.
you may start engine.
Right side is clear. Engine mode, ignition start. Engine 2 going up now.
Our cabin crew will pass through the cabin now to ensure that the cabin is completely secure. For takeoff, I would ask you to comply with their request. This is for your safety and also for the safety of those around you. Our cabin lights will be dim.
Engine 2 is not coming up. Why is engine 2 not coming up? There we go. Engine 2 is now coming up. So our next check is ECAM monitor, which we're doing. Confirm stabilized engine 2, which is going to say avail up over here by N1, which it will in a moment because we're approaching 20. Available, and it's a good start on 2. Start engine 1.
Operation complete.
There's the
Set
PTU
parking
barking.
brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
20% N2, 25% N2. Engine 1 is now going to be starting to come up. There's fuel introduced. Temperature's coming up. N1's coming up. Can't believe you're doing this as a job in a few years. That'd be a sweet job. Very expensive though. Disconnect hand signals, please. Oh, just check something. Settings. Yes, that is perfect. Engine 1's now available and stabilized. So we now have good engine
Tow
start.
is
So after
disconnected
start
and bypass
checklist.
pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left.
Anti-AS is
We'll see you
required,
next
not
time.
needed.
Have a
APU
safe flight.
bleed off. APU master switch off. Pitch trim needs to be set. So we'll go onto the flight controls page here. And we're down 0.9. Engine mode selector as required. We're going to go normal. Spoilers will be armed. Flaps set. That's flaps 1 we require. There we go. Watch the flaps coming out there. Either pilot or ATC. ATC is just as difficult, but doesn't require as many We got our hand signal. Perfect. Flaps set, rotor trim 0. Flight controls check. Full left. Full right. Full back. Full forward. Center rudder. Left. And right. Perfect. Ecam door page is checked. Ecam memo. It's fine. Hand signals retrieved. We are ready to taxi. So we'll pretend we got taxi clearance. We will release the parking brake and set auto brake to max. And what we'll do is we'll set chrono 2 on the go. And taxi light on. You always thought you wanted to be a pilot, even got around to organising the 120,000 you needed, and decided it's not what you want to do the more you looked into it. I mean, I think it'd be cool to be a pilot, but it's very expensive. Like, that's the big thing. That's really the big problem, is just the cost of being a pilot. Get TCAS on. And our weather radar up. We're not going to need it, but it's good to have it up anyway. Doing that weird thing again. Did this to me last night where it just shows nonsense information. 2 config test. And cabin's not ready yet. I hit one button over here, now it's ready. Take this taxiway here. That's not a taxiway, that's a road. It's a very wide road. Let's continue on. Where the hell am I? Okay, so we're coming down Juliet. That's actually fine. We didn't make it back. I mean, yes and no. It's one of those things that's 50-50 whether you'd ever make it back. That said, EasyJet flying the 320, that's a relatively cushy job, quite honestly. Why do you keep going to the flight controls page? No, I just want... Oh, you're just flashing around random ones. Okay. You do that. Test. Good. Suddenly weather has appeared. Trying to play ETS and watch me is pretty hard. What's my FPS like? Touch low. Should be fine. So that's Juliet 3. Now we're taking a right here on to Golf. Or on to Tango even. You do the same, the Larry glitched and you quit. I mean, it's a good reason to quit the game for the day. Let's load this up. We're at a 5-minute taxi already. By the way, ignore this noise. That's just the in-game throttle clacking. So down to Tango, down as far as Lima, which I think is labelled wrong in this scenery, but we'll make do. Some of this chart doesn't match the scenery that I have, but it's as good as I could find. Nice, relatively straight taxi though. Victor is actually Tango 5. Next taxiway there on the left, or sorry, the right is Lima. Taking that. Crossing 2-3 center. And then we'll be over at the taxiways for 2-3 left. So there we go. Get that on.
Approaching 2-3 center.
Go, pumps on. Seven minutes to taxi in now. We'll be getting off the ground very shortly though. Just give me another 2 or 3 minutes. Also costing you for your training's fuel money to get there and back every day. You'll start on 30k, we jump out at 18. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I would love to have the money to do pilot training. And then, but like, pilot training without having to get financing, which would mean I'd be north of 100 grand. Because the pilot training I found is 78,000 was the quote. To fly an ATR 72. Which would be pretty cool because I love turboprops. They're the inexplicably unloved planes of the world, is the regional turboprops. So we're going to continue straightish here, and then we're going to make our turn onto the taxiway. That's a bit wide, but it'll do. Let's get the old throttles on the go again. And we will start doing our 4 takeoff checks. TCAS, Tara, tilt above. Engine mode selector as required. Normal. Brake temperature checked is good. Brake fans off. Lighting table stowed. Takeoff clearance obtained. External lights on. There we go. And this is going to be a fairly long run up with Flex 61. The outside temperature is 30. Oh, that's my ground speed. Outside temperature is not shown there. Where's the outside temperature shown? There. 21. Degrees in Cairo today, or just outside Cairo. There's Cairo. Coming up on the right here is Fox 1. We're going down to the end of the runway to get a full length takeoff because we might need it. Okay. So we are fully prepared to go.
Approaching 23 left.
Runway 23 left identified and confirmed.
On runway 23 left.
Okay, let's get the chrono running. Main chrono, I mean. Man flex SRS runway no blue. Let's go. V1 rotate. Pause right, gear up. This TOTUS? No, this is A320 Ultimate. Let's get the AP in. And just follow heading at 225, please. Just climb, climb, thrust. And we'll pretend we've now been cleared up to our flight level of 310. When did I get that? I got this last week or the week before. During the Black Friday sales. Correct Cairo, please. Flaps up. I forgot to set nose light to take off, that's fine. And we can disarm the spoiler. Whoops. Always do that. Everything else is good. Set standard. No, we don't want QFE, we want standard. We'll set optimal climb. That is one hell of a view. Apart from the billboard in clouds. Hey, Henry. Let's actually go direct to Longyear. Direct to Longyear, please. I have to take off checklist. Spoilers disarmed, engine mode selector is normal, taxi light off, engine wing anti-ice is not needed, packs 1 and 2 are on. Where am I flying to and from? I'm flying from Cairo to Tel Aviv Ben Gurion in Israel. 10,000 checks, external lights can come off. Seatbelt sign can go to auto. Personalization is... where would that be? Personalization is good. Hey, Nikki. There we go. Should be about a 1 hour 10 to 1 hour 15 flight. Block time was 110. We're 16 minutes off blocks now. 5 minutes in the air. And already at half the speed of sound. What's my favorite plane? Depends on what mood I'm in. I mean, I love the 747 because it's derpy in its own beautiful way. I like the A320, well, I like Airbuses in general. A320, A319, that family, because they have so much automation and they're so easy to fly. Love the 737 because it's not automated, it's easy to fly, and I just generally love turboprops. I love the Dash 8 because they're memes. Yeah, Saab 340 is really fun to fly in this. Fokker 50, really fun to fly. DC-3, difficult to fly, but really rewarding. So, it depends on my mood. Largely. Generally speaking, I try and vary the planes I use on the World Tour. Like, if I can get together a bunch of legs that I can do in, say, an A320, I'll do a bunch of legs in an A320. I could also have done these legs in an A319 with Royal Jordanian, but I figured the 320 would be a better bet, because I've not used this yet. 737 is always kind of the go-to backup plane, just in case anything goes wrong. Do plan on doing some turboprop legs eventually. Because I like turboprops. It's just that the legs in Africa are not very cluttered, by and large. And well, the legs in Africa were not very cluttered. We're now leaving Africa, heading to Israel and Asia temporarily. Doing a little loop of kind of the Arab Peninsula. Israel, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, UAE, and the Gulf States, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, then over to Cyprus where we have a meme leg, up to Turkey, over to Athens, and then the cluster of Europe begins, really. Biggest cluster of flights, though, is actually going to be in the Bahamas. Or in the Caribbean. Because we'll be going from Venezuela to Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, Barbados, and Lucia, Martinique. I want to try and hit as many of the islands as I can. Just because I think that'd be kind of fun. And we do have a meme leg to Martinique, I think it is, isn't it? No, where is our meme leg here? Ah, it's St. Kitts and Nevis to Princess Juliana, where I'm gonna fly a 747 into Princess Juliana because it seems like fun. By the way, this is not ortho. As strange as that might seem, this is not ortho. We can get the map up here. Prove that it's not ortho by showing that that does not match that. They do IRL. 747s do not fly into Princess Juliana anymore. SG. They've been largely replaced by 777s and 78s. Same thing as on any other route. Large-scale replacement by other wide-bodied planes is a real shame for the 747. There's our top of climb, just between Lonier and the ARH. What the heck VOR is that anyway? ARH is El Arish. Were they used to it then? Not anymore. I kind of wish there was a good A380 so I could super beam, so that I could super meme it and fly an A380 in there. But unfortunately, that is not a thing. Every A380 that is out there for Explain is garbage. So where's the border? So we're going to be crossing the border out of Africa fairly late today. Like, in a few minutes we'll be, there it is. In fact, there's the Suez Canal. Just barely visible through the clouds. Hopefully we'll get a better view in a few minutes. When we're directly overhead. In fact, let's... Yep, that's the Suez Canal. Cause of so many of Egypt's problems historically. This plane is incredibly pretty. In any paint job, it's just a pretty plane. Going up through flight level 230 now. Passengers are free to walk around if they wish. So make the turn at Lonier. Can we not have that music, please? So, where's our top of descent? Just after the next waypoint. I think it's probably a good idea to just throw in our arrival now. We'll be arriving via the Geffen 1 Charlie. We're going RNAV 12. I think it's the RNAV 12 I have planned here. Yeah, RNAV 12 via the. I guess we can go to. Can we swap to the go to 1 Bravo? Oh, we can totally swap to the go to 1 Bravo. Yeah, let's swap to the go to 1 Bravo. Via go to fantastic. Yeah, perfect. And real quick, let's get some thunderstorms in Ben Gurion. That's gonna be fun. Are they transient or? Oh, yeah. Thunderstorms in the city. Okay. Yeah. It's as of 40 minutes ago, 140 degrees, 9 knot wind, visibility greater than 10 kilometers, scattered at 2,000 feet, temperature 15, dew point 13, KNH 1015, becoming 240, a 20 gusting 30. Oh. At 3,000 feet. There's wind shear. There's wind shear in Ben Gurion. Thunderstorms in the area. Few 10,000 feet. Few 1,000 feet. Few 2,000, but they're cumulonimbus. Broken at 2,500 and broken at 8,000. Yeah, wow. We got some interesting weather on the way, guys. Glad that I've got the weather radar on. Building up to our cruising altitude now. We're through 275 for 30 or 310. Cabin altitude's currently 6,000 feet. Climbing at 200 feet per minute. And 24 degrees. We are. Wow, no. No. Cool them down by like that much. 22, 23 degrees now, like cold. Maximum cold. High flow. Wonder how cold I can get the cockpit in this. Looks like 18 in the cockpit, 21 in the back. Hey, Phantom Diesel. I mean, that's about what airlines try and have. Hey, Alex. If 18 in the cockpit is steady, I'm fine with the aft being like 18, 19 degrees as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to climb, we would like to remind you that all flights of our airline are non-smoking. For your safety, the lavatory.
I have nothing to report. Just leave me alone. That's it. I quit. I am going to complain to Austin about you.
Yes, sir. How can I help you? What do you want? There is nothing to say. Please stop bothering me. When we land, I am going to quit my job. Oh my God, I am writing a letter to Flight Factor. Sir, there is a passenger in the back. He says you are flying the plane incorrectly. His name is Ramses. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to climb, we would like to remind you that all flights of our airline are non-smoking. For your safety, the lavatories have been equipped
Well, of
with
course, there are
smoke
Easter
detectors.
eggs in the
When
plane.
seated, we recommend to keep your seatbelts fastened, even if the fasten seatbelt sign is not illuminated. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to climb,
We're not
we
climbing
would like to
anymore, we're
remind you
cruise.
that all flights of our Ladies and gentlemen, as we can
Oh, screw you. Right. We need to start preparing our descent. Let's grab our overlay chart here. Non-smocking. You cannot smock. Smocking is bad for you. Our first waypoint is 120 below. We'll go to dem of 5,000 or above. Do you have a set transition level here, or transition level is flight level 200? Destination data. Okay, I'm gonna move this here. 1015. GNH, or the temperature 15. Wind is 140 and 9. Altitude 200. MDA is we on this chart over here. MDA is 577. We will land. Let's land config 3. Checklist time. Redesign checklist. 8 is obtained. NCU flight plan. Performance nav rad set. Nav accuracy is checked. Auto brake is going to be set to. Ooh. That's a good question. What do I set auto brake to? Median is going to be by default here. Because it's real world default. One way. 1, 2 is oh. Auto brake low. Seatbelt sign will go on in a moment. And I think my FPS is tanking. Yes, it is. Do I still vape? Not at the moment, but I'm doing something else instead. I plan after the stream on sorting my vape out. Okay, how far from top of descent are we? Less than 7.5 miles. Let's go manage descent. Seatbelt signs on.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing cold drinks and a light meal. Please prepare your folding tables. Make sure your seats are in an upright position. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the flight attendant.
Okay. Let's start preparing the next flight now. Just while I'm faffing about here. Enter. There we go. One of the airlines in Asia has opened restaurants serving plain food. They've not with their food supplier. That's kind of cool, actually. It's a cool idea. What's our block time for the next flight? Because oh dear. Right, okay, that's gonna be memes. That's going to be silly. I've just noticed that we've got a 96 knot wind going on here. Are we in full descent now? Yes, we are in full descent. No, it's it's 30 odd minutes. What I was laughing at is the cruising altitude for the next flight, which I'm gonna keep a secret until we plug it in. In fact, I'm gonna bring this over here because I want to check something. I'm in no way surprised with that routing, actually. What I'm going to do while we're on descent is just take a quick breather. Finnair's food was awful on the way to and from China. Going there, tea was nice, breakfast was awful. Way back, breakfast was fine, lunch was awful. I know that I've been kind of lucky with the airline food that I've had to my memory. I remember there was a sandwich, but I can't remember if it was any good. I think it was terrible. But, that was when I was very, very young. On a chartered 737 flight for a package holiday. But like recently, the last couple of years, like I was on Air France and KLM, and they serve little snacks on their flights, even though they're basically just regional hops, and they were gorgeous. Like little bit loaves of apple, little slices of apple bread and muffins and that kind of stuff, and they're so nice. But I'm not surprised that sometimes airplane food can taste, well, a lot of the time airplane meals can taste bad because the air pressure's wrong. That's why airplane food generally tastes bad, is the air pressure is incorrect for the food. And it screws up your taste buds. 8 hours in economy having really long legs doesn't bode well. Yeah, you're supposed to like get up and walk around if you can. Every couple of hours in a long haul flight. What I'm going to do while we're on descent here is I'm going to go to outside view and just turn off the webcam and mic and just take a quick breather. Because I can. I'll leave you with this kind of a view. So I'm back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, the rain sound shouldn't actually be happening. I think it's simulating rain on the ground, and sometimes when it does that, it just makes the rain sound happen. Through transition. Let's get 1-0 into. Oh! We do actually have rain. It's legit rain. Also, the best that I've seen this blooming rain add-on work so far? The rain is gone. Hey DMF. Hang on, profile, tad slow, but that's fine. Oh, we got rain back again. More on the right hand side of the plane than the left, though, for some reason. Sliding tables stowed. External lights can go on in a few minutes. Once we're through 10,000. Seatbelt sign verified on. Alice, we shouldn't need us. I'll throw it on in a minute anyway. You can just imagine fly wipers to find. Yeah, you're not actually supposed to use the wipers above 200 knots. In real life. I was just doing it for funsies. The wipers in real life do not work above 200 knots. But it's looking like... Can I set the runway as wet? No. Okay. But I do have a performance calculator that we might need to use the wet runway setting on that. Which could be interesting. That's where I'm getting like flex temps and all that kind of stuff from. Some of the stuff is in performance data here. The rest is on a performance calculator I found online. So you're currently out over the sea. Out over the Mediterranean. And we got a pretty tight turn coming up. Hoping the plane will do that just fine. Welcome back, Spamulate. I won't be on TeamSpeak immediately after the stream, FYI. I'm gonna do the running repair to my e-cig after the stream. Actually, probably I'll also have some food. And this stream is just gonna go until my dinner arrives, which might well be after the leg to Amman. Rear idle thrust. Coming in on profile. It's your birthday! Happy birthday, Welsh. Sorry I didn't reply to your message. I was kind of running around a bit like a headless chicken trying to get ready for the stream. Because I woke up a touch late. By the way, if you've not seen it yet, You're now 29. Oh, you're old, Welch. You're old. Old man. I'm not 29 till August, so I can say that. So if you haven't watched it yet, I did actually put up a video last night, quite late last night, of the local Christmas parade that happened actually also last night. Oh, turbulence. You saw that? Yeah, that was good fun to go to. The parade of lights and many tractors. I'm sure somebody was triggered there wasn't a 11090 in it. You didn't see that? Oh, dude, watch it. A few people have spotted the channel meme that actually made it into the video because, of course, the channel meme made it into the video because, you know, memes are real. Okay, we'll clear ourselves down to the next stop point in a second, and the next stop point is 5,000. It's actually still 5,000. See, I need to stay above 5,000 until Limco. Except no, because we're going from Goded on the arrival. So it's going to be 3,000. Slightly concerned that my weather radar isn't showing anything when it should. It should definitely be showing something. Don't know what to get yourself for your birthday. I don't know, something nice. Yeah, we're gonna need the wipers coming into Ben Gurion. Aha, the weather radar is working. T-dubs? There are no T-dubs in the parade. I'm gonna be honest, my favorite vehicle is that Landy has assured me it's an Austin, the really old car at the very beginning. I'm slightly annoyed that I started recording after it honked its horn because it was a really, really old horn. This turbulence is something. Oh, that's why we got turbulence. We're just on the edge of a cell. Tilt the weather radar down a bit. Just by like 1 degree. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun landing. We got what, 265? Yeah, we got winds that are shearing effectively. Not horribly shearing, but that's the cause of the turbulence. Look at the wind. It is very much waving about. Arden's full of T-dubs. Yeah, the things that people in YouTube comments think Arden is full of, it is definitely not. Okay, let's get...
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now on our final approach into Dublin. We will be landing there in the next couple of minutes. One final check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. To also take note of the exit nearest to you, bearing in mind that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
By the way, that sound pack that I'm... the sound files you're getting at random there are actually Aer Lingus, real-world Aer Lingus announcements. Hence why it keeps talking about Dublin. It's apparently they were apparently recorded on a flight from Vienna to Dublin. Okay, performance. We are in approach mode now. Fantastic. Let's get the Geneva lever on the go. Yeah, YouTube comments are hilariously wrong at times. Okay, flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. Flaps 2, speed checks, flaps 2. And gear down. Disengage autopilot because we're way high. Shush. Let's go all the way down to flaps 4.
Flaps. Flaps. Too high. Too high. Approaching. 1, 2. Flaps. Flaps. Unstable. Unstable.
Okay. Let's get the brake fans on. Disarm that. We are now in Israel's Ben Gurion. After a pretty rough landing. Let's get the APU coming on. Okay, what I've done there is I've taken the wrong turn, so I'm just gonna zip past all the FedEx trucks. There we go, now we got nose wheel steering. Please ignore the fact that I am currently driving through a pole.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're very welcome. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has arrived at stand and the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. As we have not yet cleared all active runways, please do not turn on your mobile phones until the captain has given the appropriate signal. Also ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you. Remember to check the overhead bin and pocket at front. Do take care when reopening the overhead.
Okay.
Ingredients on hotels, travel insurance, and Aer Lingus car hire. Remind of course we have to Aer Lingus and out of living convention channel off the Metro, Strong, August, Maxis, Blair. Thank you, goodbye, and a very safe onwards journey to you all.
When in doubt, reverse. That'll do. Parking brake on. Fuse online. Beacon can come off. There we go. Alright, let's get the plan in for our next flight. Set that active. Perfect. Line out on that. And I need to load the plane up, so let's get this going here. Call bag loaders. Call our air stairs. Despite the fact we're parked at a jetway. Who cares? And call a fuel truck. We'll stay on APU. Alright, fuel required is... That'll do. Passengers are going to remain full. We'll set that. And our zero fuel weight needs to be 61.7. We're currently at 62.0. So we'll just take 300 kilos out of there. 61.7. Perfect. So let me just get the performance calculator on the go here. So we're going from LLBG. Runway is wet. Packs will be on. Our takeoff weight is 61719. And we're taking off from runway 12. Calculate that. Okay. So hello, Cherry Cat. How's it going today, dude? Alright, let's go to init. Currently in LLB. Whoops. LLBG to AI. Same call sign as last time. What's our... Yeah, cost index is gonna be fine. I'll leave that for a minute. Zero fuel weight in CG is 61.7, 33.3. 61.7, 33.3. And our block fuel is that. Right, let's go set our cruising flight level of literally 11,000 feet. Just want to say, goddammit, what have I done now? There's still a line, fantastic. Our flight plan is, it's all directs. Direct, tell me. Direct. Moab. Direct Quebec Alpha. This continuity. That is literally our entire flight plan. Going off 1-2. We don't need that. Clear the disco. Right. Performance. It's gonna be Flex 61 again. Go flaps 1 and it's 1. Down 1. Down 1. 139. And V2 and rotate up 148. Let's get the doors closed up. Oh dear.
In preparation for the departure, check your seatbelt, keep security passes, your tabletop.
Wanna push to this way.
Ground to
Accept.
cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu
Just
when you are ready.
immediately go.
It is an offense to tamper with these alarms.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Seatbelt or life jackets from this aircraft. As always, our job is with
Oh dear. I'm just gonna immediately set our cruising altitude. There we go. Brake fan can come off. There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, one on the left and one on the right. 2 doors at the back. Oh dear. Life from sim
Okay,
brief.
all
That
doors
one.
and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Southland. To be fair, it wasn't terrible considering the approach didn't actually work correctly. Do we have... We do have an ILS for 26, right? Fantastic, I'll add that to the route. So this next flight is completely pointless in an A320.
So
Because
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
we're going to be going a grand total of 76
Starting
nautical
pushback,
miles.
and you may start engines.
This is for your safety and also for the safety of those around you. Our cabin lights will be
76 nautical miles in an A320. Oops. Come on, APU bleed. There we go. Engine 2 is started properly. Engine 1 can come up. We'll get our flaps in. And the slats are deployed. And it looks like engine 1 has had a good start as well. Perfect. Right, what's our taxi routing here?
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
We're gonna be going
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Mike, then Echo 1 to 2-1. No, that's 2-1. Where's 1-2? Oh, it'll be Kilo and then Kilo the entire way. Good. Be via Kilo 3. Just go on hand signals, please, as I get the flight controls up to do the checks. Always good to just verify flight controls left, right, up,
Tow
down.
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Left and
Hand signal will
right.
be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Seatbelt sign on and the beacon on.
Departure over at board two. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're very welcome on board your next flight. In preparation for departure, now we set your seatbelt insecurity fastened, your tabletop is stowed, and the seat mat is fully upright with the armrest and on window blinds.
Okay, we're good to go.
Smoking on board, the use of electronic cigarettes is illegal and it is prohibited. Every toilet is fitted with smoke alarm. It is an offence to tamper with these alarms or to remove any safety equipment such as seatbelts or life jackets from this aircraft.
It seems very sluggish
Your safety is our number one priority.
on the turns.
Special attention please towards our crew, where we point out the features on this aircraft during travel on an Airbus fleet. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the black metal end into the buckle, keep the cord around your waist pulled firmly on the strap, and to open your seatbelt, just lift the buckle cover. There are 8 emergency exits, all of which are clearly marked by red exit signs. Floor path lighting will guide you to these exits if 4 of them. There are 2 doors at the passenger cabin, one on the left and one on the right. 2 doors at the back, one on the left and one on the right. And in the centre of the cabin at rows 12 and 13, there are 4 open wing window exits, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. All exits must be kept clear during takeoff and landing. Please take time to locate the exit nearest you, bearing in mind that the nearest suitable exit may be behind you. Should you need to use one of these exits in an emergency, leave cabin baggage behind and make your way to the nearest suitable exit. If the cabin exit fails, an oxygen mask will be lowered automatically by you. Should this happen, stay in your seat, pull the mask down fully, cover your mouth and your nose with secure with the elastic strap and then breathe normally. Inflate your jacket by pulling it down sharply on the red tag saying no strapping.
I think we're gonna call it for
Approaching.
this flight.
1, 2.
I think we're gonna call it for the day of this flight because I can smell food nearly ready, and this should only be like a 20-minute hop.
Prior to the seat, can I ask you to study this pass through the cabin now to ensure that the cabin is completely secure. For takeoff, I would ask you to comply with their request. This is for your safety and also for the safety of those you like to. Our cabin lights will begin for takeoff out of Vienna and once again for landing back into Dublin. Time of our normal safety. Release finally while we sit back, relax and enjoy your flight to Dublin.
Okay, so we should be... I'm on entirely the wrong taxiway. So we're now on Romeo, and I should be on Echo. That's kind of fine though, because I can take Romeo to Sierra Echo, and then take Echo 1. So, we're here. I want to be here. That's fine. We can follow this up to this point. Hang a left, and then hang a right onto the runway. Is that our left we want to take? No. So we got two lefts we're passing, and then... yeah, there's our left. And I could... probably... no, that doesn't go onto the runway. Let's get TCAS on the go. There's the Sierra Echo turnoff. It's going to be a left here. Well, Romeo Echo, I guess. We hang on a left and then almost immediately hang on a right because we're going to actually be on runway 26 temporarily. Suddenly we've got nose wheel steering again. And we'll hang a
Approaching
right.
26.
Don't actually make it onto the... oh, that's kind of cool. The taxiway is like on the side of the runway.
Approaching 21.
Alright, let's get this slowed right down. Hang on, 2-1.
On runway 21.
Oh, God dang it. Right, we're taxiing this runway. I've taxied to the wrong runway. Actually, do you know what? We'll just go man flex SRS runway no blue. Screw man Toga. Here we go. And we got a tail strike. Fantastic. Here we go. Okay. Let's get up to our cruising altitude of 11,000 feet. We're not actually going to swap to standard on this flight. Oh dear. Yeah, we're actually not. Holy cow. Transition flight level in Amman is 150. Oh my god. Hey Landy. I'm doing a hell flight at 11,000 feet in turbulence. To Amman, which I'm not actually going to transition to standard. What runway are we going on? 26 right? 26 right. IS-26 right. Approach via Quebec Alpha Alpha. Insert. Get rid of the disco that's created. Oh, I didn't create a disco. Hey! We're almost there cruising at. I mean, the light. External lights can come off. And I guess we can turn the seatbelt signs to auto. At 10,000 feet. Yeah, on the bright side, we get to have a look down at the quite lovely terrain here in Western Asia. Believe it or not, Royal Jordanian too steep path. Have I already passed my top of descent? I feel like I've already passed the top of descent. We're supposed to be good until Moab. But I do need to put destination data already. Oh my god. Right, we got a bit of rain here. It's gonna be 1017. 260 at 6. Decision height is we'll go count 1 210. Okay. Let's go direct Quebec Alpha Alpha. Okay, which is not letting me. After Moab. I'm gonna go Quebec Alpha Alpha. Hey, sideways. How's it going today, dude? Travel is 1356. Okay, here's hoping the plane knows what it's gonna do here. Oh, there we go. It's on heading mode. And that works too. Okay, do I need to be at 5,000 by Solure? By Midro. So I go down to 7,000 now. On just standard. It is optimal descent. In fact, if I can vector, then I want to be going at about 060. I got an idea. We're shortening this descent. How's that going? It's going okay, sideways. I mean, this is the second flight, and we're not long after taking off. I'm just kind of doing some silly stuff here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now on our final approach into Dublin. We'll be landing there in the next couple of minutes. We'll final check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. To also take note of the exit nearest to you, bearing in mind that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
This is silly. Your 70 looks like it'll be a good idea now. And we'll stick at 250 knots. For now at least. And more rain. Fantastic. So it's 5,000 by Midro. Can I go from here direct Midro? Yes. I will set this on normal descent. And oh, thank you. Thank you. that does confirm this is the last flight. Right. We're intercepting before mid-rear there, that's fine. Final altitude is 4,500. Back to managed speed. Yes, landing. Hmm.
$2,500.
That's on. And that auto brake low. Still managed descent mode. Let's see if we can get the loc going. Speed down to 180 knots. There's too small bit of overspeed, that's fine. Loc is active. Approach mode now. Both autopilots on. See you sideways. Should be way lower than this hangar. Something's gone wrong here. Yeah, no, I'm going around. Right, not sure what went wrong there. But what I'll do
500.
is I'll get this on heading mode. And I'll set Midru direct to that. Up to 5,000, please. Let's go north for a bit. Keep speed 220. Not entirely sure what went wrong there. Recar and 1.1, yeah.
2,500.
Hey, NHF. Let's spin around to 090. The wipers off. And let's get flaps 1 out again. Speed 210. Like the parade video, that was pretty fun to watch. Yeah, there's the runway over there. Just want to double check my flight plan.
2,500.
Loads in New Holland near me? Yeah, tons. Like I said, like, there's only really 3 brands near me. You got Class, you got New Holland. I guess 4. You got a bit of Case, and you got John Deere. So what I'm going to do this time is something I should have done last time, which is actually just similar to most modern. Yeah. I'm going to move myself north of Midru by, well, east of Midru by a bit. And then spin the plane around there. Just get the cabin ready. Signs on. Flaps are irrelevant right now. Alright, let's activate direct midrew. Go. Manage that. Now 4,500 managed. Get the localizer arming. We're coming in now at a much better angle. Okay, down to 4,500 now by optimal descent. Localizer captured, approach mode active. Get redo.
$2,500.
Okay. You could totally... you could probably run with a $1,500 PC. Might not run 100% smoothly, but you could run it. Okay, this time we're coming in nicer. There's the glide slope coming in. Our landing speed is 137, so let's bring it down to 150. Glide slope is active.
Approaching 26 right.
reverse idle. Forward idle. And manual braking. Right, let's get over to the terminal. So we are... okay. We'll take North Apron. And we'll be good. That's it. Well, you could probably run this on a $1,500 PC. The big problem is, the more you put in, the more you'll get out. And frankly, at this point in time, I would say wait until 2020 if you're looking at getting a flight sim. Spend a bit more money on a PC until then. And then consider something like the new Microsoft flight sim. Oi, APU, come on. Because the new Microsoft Flight Sim looks so much better than X-Plane, and unfortunately I don't know how it runs. I would imagine fairly well. Microsoft do have a habit of optimizing the snot out of everything. Thank you for the link, Glenda. Yeah, sign up for Insider there if you're interested in flight sims, because something tells me you will not regret that. Take November 18. Wings off, nav lights off. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're good. Kind of. We only lost a bit of the wing. But that is going to do it for today, because I got my dinner. And Landy, I won't be on Team... Well, I'll hop on TeamSpeak while I'm eating. But I'll be running off to sort some stuff out after that. So until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.